So lay back, play away. So pick up by it. Tell you, what was that Syria? I am what was it? What was that in China? Mama, I am what was it? What was that in Russia? I am what was it? What was that in Cuba? I am what was it? Oh, no value to Zomila. No value to Subuya. No value to La Jabe. No value to Lugao. I am not possible, don't think I am not possible. Go away, go, away. Lick it up. Best ever, we never let go to double David. Strategies, we some policies to create a revenue of great capacity. Agriculture to build Dominica and create a revenue to let the Dominica go. We need to bring the electoral list and the vote that I began to release. Time for electoral reform. We men take that on the freedom call. Employment. They will beg you just to innocent. You need a lucky that for me. So let me play with. So people can buy it. Say it fly. When you sell passport, I am not for sale. When you sell barrage, I am not for sale. When you kick up taxi, I am not for sale. When you need for my feet, I am not for sale. Watch it! Nous pouvons faire vite avec son mille, on va faire où il faut. Fais-moi la poisson, pour Diable Cabini. We got to pray. Keep the devil away. So just say, bye-bye. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Insight started the show wonderfully, you know, with his bouncy one, Dominica Not For Sale. Really, the band sung it really well, and Insight really brought it down tonight, you know, in a good way, really a good way to start the 10. Good evening, Don, and welcome to the broadcast.
Good evening to you, Edgar, and good evening to the listeners to DBS Radio. Pleasure to be here tonight. 10th night number 2 for the Stardom Kaiso 10th for 2023, and they're really off to a bang this evening. The Inciter, they're stepping it up. Last time around though, Edgar, the crowd was much bigger than that, and of course the crowd was into the music. I know oftentimes the musicians and also the performers, they rely on the energy of the crowd to ensure that their act is what they really want it to be. But
well, I expect the crowd to go down, and you know, we had the opening of Carnival, and then you had some function in the park which ended about half an hour ago. So I expect that the crowd will go a little bigger. Or it's my hope that the crowd will go a little bigger tonight.
Let's hope that the crowd gets a little bigger or much bigger.
So Duncan, next on stage is the Checker singing Plain Politics.
not a sport, but we know it's their favorite game. And they will do anything, anything to win. Some will steal and cheat, have the whole nation at their feet. And they're doing anything, anything to win. Never mind how they say they love and care, like a womanizer, that is sweet words in your ear. Never mind how much they are billing for play. Some of them are so dishonest in every way. And don't think for 1 second we are their priority. Some of them will use we and abuse we, then treat us in misery. Don't matter if they're red, yellow, green or blue. Don't trust some of them, what they say they'll do. Man, they playing politics, before they get in the top, the best game. As soon as they win, they do win the same. Playing politics, acting like the people is their concern, but they only care for their own while they playing politics, telling lies to discredit each other, to promote their own agenda. They're just playing politics. And it's such a shame that the country get this way. We only have a few good men patriotic all the way. Some came say they're working for the country's benefit, but in the long run, they was only looking for their pockets. One side goes attacking while the other playing defense, and they're doing anything to win. Can't tell who is winning, but they all full of confidence. Yes, they're doing anything to win. In this game there is no honor in truth. It's the things you know versus what you can prove. And even if they're caught red-handed in a lie, they will never admit to failure and step aside. They have no integrity, all they see is money, so they'll keep insisting and persisting. Why? In their plot to mama die. The captain of the former opposing team was accused of mass fixing. Man, they playing politics. Check out the report on Al Jazeera, whose hands was caught in the cookie jar. Playing politics. It seems Dominican swallow the bone when you claim Lorraine acted on her own. Man, you playing politics. They will make the guilty look innocent while the innocent serving this sentence. Man, they playing politics. We tired of them fellas and their dirty games. Now we know their tactics, they have been us ahead. So now it's up to all of us to put them under pressure. And later, the biggest losers will be Sweet Dominica. Deals with the devil, necromancy and obeah. Yes, they will do anything to win. Bet you never thought they would ever take it this far. And they're doing anything to win. Never mind how they sing a saintly song. Most of them are as funny as they come. They would go to any land, accusing the nation, election, so they could represent the nation. So a pretty day would well become a dreadful night, causing all their wheelings and their dealings. Man, it's we who pay the price. You get your address, they come to your door. then you never see them no more. Man, they playing politics. Playing politics. The man church and funerals everywhere. Since me they visit God this affair. Playing politics. Playing politics. Everybody know that you're not friendly while you shaking hands and kissing baby. Man, you playing politics. Playing politics. There are those who really and truly care. Why some pretending to be sincere? They just playing politics. Playing politics. Boy, I tell you this thing is really sickening. They let some of them will go, yes, who secure a win. But we examine thoroughly those you choose to follow because your actions in the present today will determine your tomorrow. Down the road, Chumbeo, I like a today. Thank you very much.
Yes, I.
Real name Cecil Burnett. He goes under the sobriquet of the Checker. He's been around for many years. I think he might be the most consistent performer or competitor in the Calypso business as it relates to getting into the finals. Edgar.
Yes, Duncan. I think so. He's one of the most consistent finalists we have had. He always used to find a way to make it to the finals.
Yeah, something entitled Playing Politics, political commentary there. Phrase playing politics there, putting a spin on it. Of course, when you play politics, you're doing things for other reasons rather than the right ones. And of course, doing an expose there on the whole issue of playing politics. I guess trying to put it and spin it in a Dominican context, Edgar.
Yes, and that's what I felt he was trying to do. And I hope it can carry him from the quarterfinals to the next one.
Well, it's night number 2, and it's an opportunity for, I guess, the Stardomites that are in the competition to hone in on their craft and better themselves for the real night in terms of competition.
Comforter is the next Californian.
Just a conversation. Hey, hey, hey. To my friends and my supporters and all Calypso lovers, what I'm about to say to you, it may be sad, but it's true, so true. I decided to stop singing Calypso because I'm sick and tired of all this road. They want me to sing what they want to hear, but they don't want to hear what I have to sing. And the way some getting on like Calypso is their personal thing. So before I hit a low blow, and then they turn around and sue me like, you know, I gonna pack up my lyrics and melody and go. I am singing, I am singing. Tonight, I am singing that. I just come to tell you, fans, I'm not singing. I'm not singing. And tonight, I am singing that. But I can sing about some so-called Calypsonians who have some feelings for man. When they know in the sight of Jah, it's an abomination. But if I ever sing such a composition, that will cause too much confusion. So I make my decision. I take a part in this year's competition. Oh, oh, just a conversation. Don't misunderstand me. I just come to tell a story. Yeah. You see, if I was competing, this would be the advice I would be giving. Stop creating division over politics for politicians. This country depending on human meat, so why can't we work in peace, love and unity? Whilst you fighting on your own brother and making deba with the deba, them very same politicians out there knocking glass with one another. So many things I want you to know, but I don't want to bless it nobody, man, bobo. N'importe où qu'a parlé la vérité, ça qui a tort toujours qu'a fâché. So you say why I am singing? I don't want a problem, I'm not singing. Tonight I'm saying, tonight I am singing nothing. I just come to tell you I'm not singing. I'm not singing. Tonight I am singing nothing. Oh God. But I can sing about my good partner Austri, who give Isaac me pray about his school bakery. But look today, he working in the morning. Isaac speaker of the House of the Assembly. But if I ever sing a song on my Labour Party, and your black man once again will victimize me. So I make my decision. I am singing no song on any political, not even on Lincoln. Oh, I don't want no problem. That is why I am singing. That conversation, you know. A little conversation. Hey. Now listen up. So come next year competition, find a promise to give you a big one. I'm gonna sing about the Calypso Association and the bad treatment they giving we Calypsonians. Yeah. It's with the Calypsonians you pay to see, not swinging stars, the judges, not the MC. But as soon as the season done, financially things go wrong. Nobody can tell we Calypsonians where some of the money gone, and the little quack money the man does pay, because the children can barely see our way. We can barely pay out our expenses, including the recording fees. So you say why? I will be singing. Come next year, I will be singing. Wait, next year, about that I will be singing. Don't be afraid, I will be singing. I will be singing, oh, next year, fans, I will be singing, yes. And I will sing about those wrong decisions judges making every calypso competition. But I hope that they understand the crown don't belong to only one man. Some of them come in their own agenda, and even if their own friends them blunder. Tonight I will talk about all the wrongdoing, because I comfort and not competing. So you say, tonight, drop the conversation. Love you, Stardom.
Yes, Duncan, that was the comforter. But I want to ask you a question, though. How do you think the foot voice affects his fame? That he is singing, and then all of a sudden he's singing.
Well, it's clearly what he's doing, from my understanding of what I'm hearing and trying to put an interpretation. he's employing a sort of paradoxical approach and saying that I'm not singing, but he's singing at the same time.
Yes.
So, and it is a form of figure of speech, a paradox. So, I mean, if you were to contextualize him and his song and the approach that he's taking in terms of the writing, in terms of delivering his, and also delivering his message, he's in order, I think.
I think he's in order too. I was asking because I was having that discussion with somebody, and I tell them I think he's still in order.
Yeah, but you will not understand unless you understand what he's trying to do, and unless you understand. Well, Kaiso is all about the employment of poetry in terms of the style of writing, employment of figures of speech, and a paradox is also a figure of speech.
Yes.
So if you do not understand that and you're judging, you will not understand what he's doing, and of course you'll mark him down. You ought not to be there.
But I only asked the question, I had a discussion with somebody last night and they were saying that. But next on stage is Mighty DBS.
This is the man of the moment.
Yeah. Woman want something for carnival. Woman want something for carnival. Woman want something for carnival. They go in and get it for carnival. They go in and get it for carnival. DBS, 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 DBS. They're going to get him for carnival. They're going to get him for carnival. Yeah. Woman want pumping for carnival. Woman want pumping for carnival. Woman want pumping for carnival. They're going to get it for carnival. DBS, 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 DBS. They're going to get him for carnival. They're going to get him for carnival. Hey. Woman is hot, hot, hot for carnival. Woman is hot, hot, hot for carnival. Woman is hot, hot, hot for carnival. They're going to get him for carnival. DBS, 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 DBS. They're going to get him for carnival. They're going to get him for carnival. Yeah. DBS is on the road for carnival. DBS is on the road for carnival. DBS is on the road for carnival. Man is waiting for their people until as one day. Man is waiting for their people until as one day. DBS, 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 They're going to get him for carnival. They're going to get him for carnival. Yeah!
Yes, Duncan, and I think it's an opportune time to remind our listeners that Stardom 10th, number 2, is brought to us compliments Harris Paints and Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Paints man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is the Harris Paints man for a better paint and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're painting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Paints. If you're painting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Paints. Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Paints man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He's a Harris Paints man for a better paint and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're painting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Paints. If you're painting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Paints.
Yes, let's join Daniel on stage singing It's Over. Daniel.
Daniel again. T-da-da-da. Election call, a nation in turmoil, people crying, asking, where is leadership, oh Lord? Betrayal is the shout, Byron's report not yet out. What is the hurry? What is this all about? Power reside in one bank, intolerant of opinion, hell with reform. Let's have an election. Brother, it's over. Divide and rule conquer. More votes, more crooks, Lord. Less experience, oh Lord. Brother, it's over. They have dealt another target. Now it's too late to close the door. Now the horse is bolted from the stable. Lord, brother, it's over. Let us get together. If we remain as enemies, then I'm sure you would agree that this country will not see prosperity. Oh Lord, yo! See that time, boom, bam, baby. Way. See that time, boom, bam, baby. Come on. running scared. Everybody afraid to talk. Opposition's union weak, a rather less sheep. PM say it's time to reset. He wants an experienced cabinet. So age 23 and 27 is his best bet. They had plenty degree, never had responsibility. So is there he entrusts to help him to run the country. Brother, it's over. Divide and rule, conquer. More votes, more crooks, Lord. Less experience, oh Lord. Brother, it's over. They have dealt another target. Now it's too late to close the door. Now the horse is bolted from the stable. Lord, brother, it's over. Let us get together. If we remain as enemies, then I'm sure you would agree that this country, yo, will not see prosperity. Oh Lord, no. Tita-tai, boom-ba-de-de. Hey, Tanyan again. Tita-tai, boom-ba-de-de. Passport and visa, youths running to America, cause they see no future, no hope, they're running away. The Muncie crew calling on me and you, cause money stands in the way of everything true. Some of them reside to their fate, never know what they could tolerate. This one bank, one party, oh Lord, what a state! Brother, it's over. Divide and rule, conquer. More votes, more crooks, Lord. Less experience, oh Lord. Brother, it's over. They have dealt another target. Now it's too late to close the door. Now the horse is bolted from the stable. Lord, brother, it's over. Let us get together. Cause if we remain as enemies, then I'm sure you would agree that this country, no, will not see prosperity. Oh Lord, give me Tita time, boom-ba-de-de. Hey, Tanyan again. It's over. Tita time.
Real name Tanyan Joseph. He sings under the sobriquet Tanyan. Track entitled It's Over for his contribution 2023. A very interesting piece though, a combination of meaning and melody. Edgar?
Yeah, I was saying it's growing, and I was asking myself, but why is it growing? Every time I hear it, so he has a lovely melody, and the arrangement around that melody is so beautiful that it makes the song, every time you hear it, and he has a nice hook, It's Over is a nice like hook, and I think this song is developing and growing as the season gets closer and closer to the big night.
Of course, and it's current. It's, I guess, a social, political commentary on the election just gone. The fact that we have done the election and it's time now to move on and calling for some unity among our people and trying to push the country forward at the same time. Interesting piece, the way it's done.
And even if it's something that you normally hear, but the way he does it. And as I said, the melody, when you have sweet melody allows you to even do much better. And I find every time that song is just growing, Duncan, it's just getting bigger and fatter.
Well, yes, and this is the benefit of coming and sing at a tent like this tonight, because if Stars is the band that backs up the Calypsonian and you with the band, the more practice you get, it's better for you. This is the time when you can make your errors and maybe realize maybe some of the lines that might be a little too worthy and that you might need to change a line or a word somewhere wrong to make sure that you are floating nicely and gliding with your music.
I always feel those who sing at Stardom has an advantage over those who sing at Mascam. That's why I feel we should have that exchange of Calypsonians. So Calypsonians, especially those in the competition, who get the opportunity to get an extra practice with Stardom, for example. So I really feel that we have been talking about it too long. The tents can exchange Calypsonians, and I think I hope they can start this year. Next on stage is Third Eye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. La 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 la. Oi. Hey. Tell me, who are you? And what do you do? Why spend so much of your time trying to make me blue? Where did you come from? What is going on? Why are you so much like a son of a gun? Gave my life and energy to my country, to all my Guaye, never run overseas. So many years contributing to football academy. But every move I make you see, you send your bulldogs to hunt me. It's like I don't have right to survive in my own country. Like you want me ill, down and beg, with me tail between me leg, like lazy bottom brain and this shining Zandoli. You believe with all your money you could buy me, then like an old motor car turn around and sell. Take no pleasure in embarrassing me. Oh no. For I know the Prince of Peace, he walks beside me and reminds me he will never leave me hungry. All I have to do is just to trust and serve me. I know. But this pain in my heart, it is tearing me apart. Got to make a new start, need some help to do that. But like night must turn today, this pain's bound to go away, and I will say, merci Papa Moje. Oui la 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 la. Oui. Tell me where you live. Why do you deceive? Why do you grab so much more than you just give? What's really your name? Or is it a
how you've become such a national shame. Gave my life to tourism in this country, always excelling every project given to me. I get it done, it is done on this country. But every move I make, you see, you send your bulldogs to hunt me. It's like I don't have right to survive in my own country. So I must go down on my knees and say, Pope, help me please. Like them red caution, take a lay in the TFC. You believe because you do not like my pastor. Somebody fool you and tell you you are my master. So I will bow to you for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Oh no. There's one thing I want to remind you, my brother. Bow to His Majesty and never to no other. For only He alone can take away my dinner. I know. But it's burning me to see the sad state of my country. Many see in misery while a few just swimming in money. But like sun after the rain, new crops must sprout out again. So while it rains, I'm gonna bear my pain. Why? This loss, thinking you the bigger boss. Every new win ball you wipe to all of his gloss. What's really your plan? You think you are in demand? My brother, you are totally out of hand. I am a young professional in this country, always on time, do my work efficiently. My primary aim is to provide for my family. But because I'm from Bowie, you treat me like I'm nobody, giving less productive folks promotion over me. So I must give up how I be, behave like Maggie, drink the red Kool-Aid like Benji and Tazzy. You believe because you think you're full of power. You have the license to make my sweetheart sour. So you could trample on me hour by the hour. Oh no. Let me warn you that I've got a bigger brother. He has no face and his name is Kama. Watches my back, carry me on his shoulder. I know. But it's burning me to see supporters who are lazy, getting much more pay than me, but much less qualified, you see. Every road have a bend, every rope have an end, so let it be. I'll die for my country. Why. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Boy. Thank you.
Right. Mr. Thudai.
Duncan, that was the veteran Fudai singing to you. Your impression?
Indeed, one of the elder statesmen in the business in Dominica. Reggie Lander, the real name, Thudai, the Calypso name. It's a little lengthy, wordy. Every time I hear it, I get to understand a few things a little more. I still think it's more leaning towards prose than poetry, and I have a difficulty oftentimes when I hear this type of
Calypso.
approaches
Yeah.
approaches to the calypso. It's something he is entitled You.
Whoever you is, you. Let's join for that on stage.
Doing the next tempo.
Essentials of life you see, my husband don't give to me. I stay like a branch without a tree, seeing misery. So as this bold-faced Calypsonian, please make a valuable contribution and go out there and want my husband for me. About his homework, please ask him, did you do your homework? Your homework. This is not a joke. Because teacher would always say, that is the only way to prove you understand the teaching you taught that day. But some of us never understand it up till our bottom start getting out of hand. Today the homework thing have us in real confusion.
Wow. That's the first time I'm hearing that one.
You're too young for that. 1993.
It's been around for a while, yes.
But
I know that's a past calypso from the
Yes.
Twitter.
Yeah, it's something here entitled Homework, a double entendre there, and where he's spinning on homework and asking everyone, did you do your homework?
Well,
And
it's
of course-
some woman that tell him to tell the husband that he need to do his homework. Yeah, but man just ask him to, the MC has asked him to do one more verse of you. So let's join him on stage for his one more verse of you.
Tell me where you live. Why do you deceive? Why do you grab so much more than you just give? What's really your name? Or is it a game? Oh, how you become such a national shame. I am a young professional in this country, always on time, do my work efficiently. My primary aim to provide for my family. But every move I make, you see, you send your bullocks to hunt me. It's like I don't have right to survive in my own country. So I must go down on my knees and say, Pope, help me please. Like them red caution, take a lady DFC. You believe because you do not like my pastor. Somebody fool you and tell you you are my master. So I must come to you for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Oh no. There's one thing I want to tell you, my brother. Bow to His Majesty and never to no other. But only He alone could take away my dinner. I know. But it's burning me to see this sad state of my country. Many see in misery while a few they're swimming in money. But like sun after the rain, new crops must sprout again. So while it rain, I'm gonna bear my pain. Why, why? Why? Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show. God bless you.
yes, I.
Yes, Duncan, that was the third eye completing you know, I mean, it's nice that, you know, the MC brought him back again, you know, so he got a little opportunity again to explain a little more of what, because as you said, it's a little confusing in some areas sometimes, but as you hear it more and more, you start to unravel some of
what he's trying
to say.
Because you see, one of the issues that you have there is you trying to get the narrative of that one. And I get the feeling he has a lot of ideas that he has put together. And sometimes there are flashes of something that you're trying to hear in terms of social, political commentary. But coherency is lacking, to my mind. But he has a beautiful melody.
That is one of the kind of I think who think that lyrics is plenty words, that the more words you put in, the stronger your lyrics, you know. But remember what we have been saying is the art. If you can use one word to say plenty.
Well, there must be a thought in each paragraph, and that thought is brought out by the words that you use and the way your sentences are structured. And there must be some coherency of your sentences linking paragraph into paragraph.
Or verse into verse.
Well,
so,
verse into verse, yeah.
So that we don't,
I'm talking pure English, yeah, sorry about that.
I follow you though.
Thanks for that, Edgar. Yeah, well, verse into verse, you know, but your verse is a paragraph, really, and your paragraph is a verse.
Right, that's it. The only thing with the difference with an essay is that you have a chorus, which you go back to all the time. You know, but the fact that he has been there for a very long time, you know what I mean, work coming every time, even when he's been disappointed, he comes again, you know, we really have to congratulate someone like Fudaivo, you know, his consistency and, you know, and his stickability to the Calypso.
No, well, you must give full credit to him for that. I mean, he's there, notwithstanding the fact that often year after year, as they say, they cut his neck at some point, he comes back, notwithstanding, and presents something for his fans. Next on stage should be the Bingo Fitzroy Leon
from St. Lucia,
originally.
We sounded better tonight, right?
I went to the supermarket yesterday. My paycheck in my pocket, I had just get paid. My wife texts the grocery list as usual. When I watch it, I say, boy, no problem at all. So I grab a big trolley and I'm smiling. But I see everybody else is a small basket. They taking what was going on like there's something wrong. But my neighbor Andrew had a small basket too. But I ain't playing him no mind. He in front, my trolley behind. When I reached the cashier, I had to leave half my groceries there. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. I could not buy cheese, I had to make macaroni and peas. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. Boneless beef and chicken wings, my money couldn't pay for them things. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. To buy flour, to make bake, a bank loan I had to take. Oh Lord, people crying. Government, boy, they trying. Measures they try to put in, but the prices just keep rising. Hear this. They blaming the pandemic and the Ukraine war, cause they never see prices rise up like this before. People can't buy cooking gas, so they're using wood. It's back to the olden days just to cook their food. And when you pull up your car at the gas station, it's by dollars you have to buy. You can buy gas by the gallon. We have to contrive for us to survive. Some beg on the street for them to make ends meet. I can see all them inside. Oh God, that cannot be right. Not even ramen could escape this price hiking. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. Both wants to sing cheese and bacon in rolling I had to take. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. To buy a piece of steak is a bank loan I had to take. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. I took apple, grapes and pears, but my money could not reach there. Oh God, people crying. Their salaries not increasing. Their grocery bill decreasing, while the prices just keep rising. Some greedy supermarkets down here, they're raising their prices like they just ain't care. They look in lack of supply as an excuse to disguise their selfishness and their abuse. And you would think that the government would protect you, but themselves have some investments. Check them like you would see it's true. Once you cannot pay, cut off right away. If you can't get money, in darkness you will be. Electricity price so high, for people every month that's cry. The Lord must put a hand to bring down prices in this land. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. I ain't see what I buy there, my whole pay packet disappear. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. My wife get angry with me, says, woman, let my money. Everything gone up at the grocery shop. Next time I go and ask Stefan is a small basket in my hand. Oh Lord, people crying. Once a day now they eating. Their grocery bill decreasing, while the prices just keep rising. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Benz man, who tells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harris Benz man. For a better pay and a better price, check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz.
Yes, Duncan, we just had the bingo, and then, we had to pay the bills, because we have Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, as well as Harris Paint. These really wonderful people is bringing the live broadcast of Stardom 10 number 2 live at Petit Miami. And of course, we just had bingo, and your views on bingo.
Well, Bingo is a very good competitor in terms of his voice, and he always has good music. This one, I am a little uncertain with it in terms of competitive material, though, Edgar. You see, when you tackle a topic that has been done already by people like the quintessential Mighty Sparrow, Slinger Francisco, Capitalism Gone Mad, and you want to do something that has been sung and one crown by maybe Lord Relators, you have to try to do it very different and something that people really can appreciate and identify. It's very ordinary, that one, the way it's done. I mean, it's a topic that has been done successfully by the greats, so you have to come good.
Healer on stage.
Racism thing, try intervene. But then I start thinking, it's at home charity must begin. Try intervene. By our own hands and actions, we transform a peaceful nation. Living like beasts in a jungle, on life we place no value. It's you do me, I do you. We're killing each other, and I can hear a whisper. Cha-cha intervene, cha-cha intervene. Oh, when black pull the trigger, black life no longer matter. Cha-cha intervene, cha-cha intervene. Oh, cancer society, cancer society. Some of us so sooty well, eyes to see, ears to hear. Oh, cancer society, cancer society. If we stop this insanity, soon in this lovely country, we go run out our cemetery. Oh, T-da-da, T-da-da, oh. Sure. T-da-da, T-da-da, whoa. On bike we ride, behind bus we hide, trying to be. Take another life, black against black stripe, trying to be. Adopt a Wild West lifestyle, preference things for a while. Tell me, how do you sleep when the family weep as another sun gets hit? We're killing each other, and I don't hear a whisper. Cha-cha intervene, cha-cha intervene. Even as we hospital, medical staff there sip at all. Cha-cha intervene, cha-cha intervene. Oh, cancer society, T-da-da-dee, cancer society. If you want to ignore the decay, the smell shall soon float your way. Oh, cancer society, conflict with a police. Yeah. Tirana, tirana, whoa. Ah, boy. Tirana, tirana, whoa. No matter how I try, I still can't get why Jah intervene. Young men die like die, no walk, no public outcry. Jah intervene. Stop, be your own worst enemy. Take a rise to enjoy money. Oh, sons of Africa, why resort to murder? We were united under Massa. We're killing each other, and I don't hear a whisper. Jah Jah intervene, Jah Jah intervene. Not only food do we import, guns, planting we seaport. Jah Jah intervene, Jah Jah intervene. Oh, cancer society, cancer society. Living like spending blood money. While another young man we must bury. Oh, cancer society. See that a war cancer society. Like rappers Biggie and Tupac, Vigil can't bring you back. Let's live long, get back on track. Jump. T-da-da, T-da-da, whoa. Ah, boy. T-da-da, T-da-da, whoa.
Yes, Duncan, that was the healer. This young man can really story tell. He can tell the story. He uses his hands, he uses his body. You can see, and he uses that voice very well to tell the story. And I think it's a timely song, especially what is happening in the country at this time. You know, a lot of crimes, you know, I think especially murders and so. I think it's a timely calypso. The last time, remember, I mentioned two films, but I see what he's doing. He's asking God to intervene, Jah intervene now,
Correct.
especially what is happening. So I think it's a beautifully written calypso, and I think this young man can go places.
Well, he's one of my favorite calypsonians in Dominica, and for the simple reason that he brings meaning and melody to the art form and the competition. A lot of meaning with good melody. In addition to that, the point that you just made, he is very expressive in the delivery on stage. You know, in the business, you have good writers, you have good performers, and he is not just a singer, but a performer when he's on stage. And I think that's what makes him the whole or complete calypsonian that I see him to be every time he's on stage doing his thing. It's just unfortunate for him. He has had some raw deals on stage in competition, and good for him, and I'm happy that that has not really deterred him. But I think he's definitely the type of artist, the type of performer, the type of young man who has to be encouraged every time you see him, every time you listen to him. You must compliment him, because he deserves that type of support.
Yes, and I agree. And by the way, his song was written by Pelham John Baptist, and he is also the son of the third eye. And he came from the junior monarch, so I guess that also helps in terms of presenting. People like Dice and Professor, they came from the junior monarch, and you can see, people like you. I mean, you didn't continue longer in Calypso, people like Tronada. And it seems that when they are schooled in junior monarch, when they come to the big league, you see a difference in terms of the performance. But it seems that they just had intermission, Duncan.
Yes, but a link that we did not make, though, that I think we should have, before the healer, who is Firelander, his dad sang, which is Third Eye. So it was a case where dad was passing on the baton to his son.
Well, I hope.
In terms of appearances this evening, I'm talking.
Yes, but over something when we mentioned Daniel before, I thought Daniel wrote this song, but I was told that Ian Jackson is the writer of this song. Beautiful melody.
I didn't know who was the writer before I made my comments.
Neither did I.
But it's clear that song is written by someone who knows about writing, who knows about expression, who knows about poetry, who knows what the art and the Calypso business is all about.
And who also understands melody and know how to compose sweet melodies.
Correct. Good evening to my friend Ian Jackson. Nice production every time, all the time. Congratulations, and let's hope for the best for all the writers.
Yes, Duncan. So it seems that they have an intermission. So what we should do is remind our listeners that Stardom Calypso 10 number 2 is brought to you the kind compliments of Harry Spence and Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harry Spence man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harry Spence man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence. Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harry Spence man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harry Spence man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence. Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harry Spence man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harry Spence man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence. Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harry Spence man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harry Spence man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence. If you're waiting inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harry Spence.
Don't take me back to me mama. Don't take me back to me papa.
Don't take me back just like that. It's a joke that I crack. Robin, don't be a fool.
Let me go behind good school.
Oh, just a bachelor, so you marry her to live in peace and in harmony. What I'm telling you is something they do that cause you to be just like this. Your love for her was blind, she make you change your mind. Now she is boss and you are the host. Now I can really understand. Is she pure kako, how you so? You say that you're a married man. Is she pure kako, how you so? What happened your wedding didn't strike? Is she pure kako, how you so? You looking more dead than alive. Is she pure kako, how you so? What it is at all, you getting so small, and you're devoted to alcohol. Marriage and her time have you going like hell. The thing they gave you work on you well. Your wife on the other hand is still going out with man, committing adultery, but you cannot touch it. Everybody in Roseau know. Is she pure kako, how you so? You acting like Marco Polo. Is she pure kako, how you so? What happened your marriage didn't strike? Is she pure kako, how you so? You looking more dead than alive. Is she pure kako, how you so? My sister Dorothy have a friend by the name of Susie. My sister Dorothy had a friend by the name of Susie. From the time she's a teenager, it's so Susie friendly with her, and she just be so happy. Yeah, what she saying to me? My good friend Susie, just come and see me. Every month she come in and spend a few days with me, and I just feel so happy, especially if I play with Charlie. I just been waiting patiently till I see my Susie. 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 We went to school together and we were like real sisters. She gone to the country, that is why I just see her monthly, and I really love her so. I would like the world to know, and she is so dear to me. I wish I could see her weekly. My good friend Susie, just come and see me. Every month she come in and spend a few days with me. I just feel so happy, especially if I play with Charlie. I just be waiting patiently till I see my Susie. Dominica is getting harder day by day, so I wanted to hear what this young man means. So as I went a bit nearer, I heard this young man saying, all in, the price is too high,
Too high.
you can't afford to buy,
To buy, no clothes, no food,
by 100% increasing. Still you see they would raise on the salary. This country for little or no money. They taking on everything except our salary. Government don't care how much you earn, but seems to make a stroke. Till they take your tax and security. What you remember is no joke, because the price is too high.
Too high.
You can't afford to buy.
To buy. No clothes, no food, cause no money.
And still government raising by 100% increasing. Still you see they would raise
on the salary.
Boy, boy, boy. Up and up and up.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Spence man, who sells the best for ladies in so many colors. He is a Harris Spence man. For a better pay and a better price, check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Spence. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Spence. Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Spence man, who sells the best for ladies in so many colors. He is a Harris Spence man. For a better pay and a better price, check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Spence. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Spence.
They have no respect, they're not ready yet. They trod on creation with no meditation. What I know, one day they will regret. The new broom can sweep, old broom no the corner. The older the great sweeter the wine. I am not too old to compose, I'm not too old to dance. Cannot be too old for the competition. That old man is a strong man. That old man is a lion. That old man is a teacher. That old man is a father. If you want to see dancing, give the old man a chance. If you want to see dancing, give the old man a chance. That old man is the strong man. That old man is a lion. That old man is a teacher. That old man is a father. Hey. everybody happy. And that is what people get from me. Kissina and the mighty sparrow. Them are the visions of Calypso. Kiss it dead and gone. Sparrow still live on. Give him his honor while he's still here. We should never treat the old man unfair. The new broom can sweep, old broom no the corner. The older the grape, sweeter the wine. I am not too old to compose, I'm not too old to dance. Cannot be too old for the competition. That old man is that strong man. That old man is a lion. That old man is the teacher. That old man is the father. If you want to see dancing, give the old man a chance. If you want to see dancing, give the old man a chance. That old man is the strong man. That old man is a lion. That old man is the teacher. That old man is the father. Come down, Jesus, put your hand to the nation. No tribulation, come save the nation. Let nobody stray your love to corruption, to destruction. Come save the nation. Over the mountain and the deep blue sea, I see a mass of corruption. If any dum dum, if any dum dum, if any dum bam bam, if any dum.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the break is over. Thank you for patronizing the bar. We're ready to present the second half of Stardom Calypso 10th night number 2. Of course, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, Domlek, Heineken, Coca-Cola, Twapito Water, AC Shillingford and Company Limited, Fitzroy Hilton, Hardline, Express Desil, and Big Edge Financial Express. I want to say thank you to the media houses carrying this event live. Not everyone can be here with us physically, so at least they can enjoy the Calypsos from Stardom Calypso 10th. This is night number 2 on our Jubilee year, 50 years of Stardom Calypso 10th. At this point, we're going to start off with veteran Calypsonian, the Psy.
Well, let's welcome back our listeners to Stardom Calypso Night 2. It just came after intermission, and next week are we expecting Psy, I guess, a tribute to Solo, a big tribute to Solo, or maybe, as we said, maybe one of Dominica's most prolific Calypsonians. We're going to pay tribute to Solo, who passed away, I think, a week or so ago in Dominica. Let's join Psy on stage.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Good evening, Stardom. Good evening, Stardom. Yeah, man. Everybody all right? Why you not all right? Okay, I'm going to change this thing now. All right? All right? All right. As I told you, we're going to be paying tribute to the man until Ash Wednesday, all right? All right? So I'm here to do a thing for you again tonight. All right? You remember that song, Simbot? The band didn't practice that, but I'm going to do a little thing. All right? Simbot. You remember this one? If you remember it, sing it with me, all right? Lagon is a place that I love to stay, especially when I meet with my friends down there. Man like Harold Zando and Ugly Willie, them cats is really too much for me. From morning till night, them cats getting on with some kind of big time conversation. But the cat that does really amuse me most, his brother Simbot, when he stand up to brag and boast. He used Let me give them the words properly, right? What are the words he used? What are the words? He used words like, remember what? Memora speak and counterfeit. Ba, ba, ba. Cranium vashmented, spermate, and abominate. Manipulation, mesmerispitation, reformation, rehabilitation, and elaboration. He is the greatest man in this land when it comes to expensive conversation. All kind of big time doctors and lawyers respect him the best they can. These guys are taking me tonight, you know. Simata said this man is no joke. But when he talk, don't make him joke. Believe me, sometime I myself just choke. I feel Simbo swallow it tongue one day. The words that he using, they are so small, and you can hardly find meaning for some of them at all. This thing is no lie, I'm telling you straight. Symbols have worked enough to fool any magistrate. Alright, stars, hold on. Let's go into the thing. We are wasting time. Alright? Yeah, man. You ready for this one? Bimba, bimba, bimba. Na, 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 no. Yeah. As we say, we're going to be celebrating right through, alright? I would like to let everybody know about something that happened to me not long ago. It was after a pre-carnival fete. Coming from the mall, one night I'll never forget. Passing between Methodist and Roman cemetery. Thinking nothing, just walking down quietly. But while walking, I glanced over the Roman cemetery wall. What I saw that night, I could never forget at all. I see George James on saxophone and he playing the melody. It was first class. With Robert Philip on trumpet and playing the sweet harmony. Eddie Mater on guitar and beating the string, the thing it was. Yeah, man. With Tambe on the iron, and like this the band was pounding, I tell you. Sissy Colero, only the vocals and leading the crowd, while the rest of the crowd was jumping and singing this song loud and no sway. Say Kanaka na no sway, no bambele, say Bakana no sway. No catch way, some years pose, say not to push yourself, but say I no sway, avant a chance on it. Bimba, bimba, bimba. Na, 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 na. Stardom, how you feeling? Yeah, man. I went close to see if I was seeing right. Man, the things I saw almost kill me with fright. I see all things wide open like an earthquake pass. And everyone on the cross, and they playing mass. This time I jumped in like a breadfruit leaf, and like a sugar meal, I'm grinding my teeth. Imagine I trying, me at first best to scream, but what will hell me mouth, could open to say a thing. I see George James on saxophone and he playing the melody. It was sing Stardom. We've covered Philip on trumpets and playing the sweet harmony. Eddie Mater on guitar and beating the string, the thing it was. We've Tambe on the iron, and like this the band was pounding, I tell you. CC cholera, only vocals are leading the crowd, while the rest of the crowd was jumping and singing this song loud and no sway. Say carnival and no sway. Mamele, say bacchanal no sway. No cash way, some gas pose, say not time to push yourself, go take and no sway. Avant such a Sunday, who will be way pose. Somebody scream! Yeah! Na 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 no! I see a link Boston on a hip hop clarinet with Alan Elwin on a bassline trumpet. I got the Baba playing banjo with Clement Richards on side drums giving tempo. While I stood there, I noticed two people pass. When I checked, it was Saul and Fantabego playing. I'm asking Vicky, what you say? The dead start shouting, this is real fest. When see mass like this, they see nothing yet. I see George James on saxophone and he playing the melody. We've covered Philip on trumpet and playing the sweet harmony. Emily start on guitar and beating the string, singing one. With Dave on the bass line, and like this the partner was pounding, I tell you. Sing the cholera, only vocals only in the crowd. Sing! Right, the rest of the crowd was jumping and singing this song loud and no way. Say carnival and no way. Babele, say bacchanal no way. No catch way, some pièces posées, c'est longtemps de coucher yourself posé. En nous jouer, avant ça tient sonné, pour nous vivre posé. Bimba, bimba, bimba. Na 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 na. It was real old mass in the cemetery. Over 25,000 jamming to the melody. From one end to the next, they keep on parading. While the orchestra had the crowd vibrating. This time I forgot myself and start singing too. That was the biggest mistake that I ever do. Cause a dead man hear me singing the love way. He then walk up to me and asked me to join right away to the beat of George James on saxophone and he playing the melody. We've got the feeling fun trumpets and playing this sweet harmony. Any mountain on guitar and beating the string and singing one. With Tambe on the iron and like this the partner was pounding, I tell you. CC cholera, only vocals are in the ground, while the rest of the crowd was jumping and singing this song loud and no way. Say carnival and no way. Babele, say bacchanal no way. No cash way, some gas pose, say rotten, push yourself go say and no way. Avant la chance for day, who no be way pose. Bimba, bimba, bimba. Na 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 na. Stardom, how you feeling? And no way, say carnival and no way. No family, say bacchanal no way. No catch way, some pièces posées, c'est longtemps de coucher yourself côté. And no way, avant ça tient sonné, pour nous vivre posé. Thank you. Bimba, bimba, bimba. Na 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 na. Watch out. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, I mean, I really come back with Sai, but it's not because I wanted to come. I just wanted the band to just keep going.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah, well.
I wasn't trying to back up on you, you know. I see you. Listen to me.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen, we missed We missed you, Sai.
I miss you guys too.
We know that.
I miss you guys. Bad.
But you put in some fancy pictures
Hold
on
up.
Facebook.
Hold up. Don't
put your pictures on side.
No.
All the pictures, but they're on your Facebook. All of them on your Facebook.
Yeah. But it's good to be back.
It is good to have you
Good
back.
to be back. Good to
You
be
still
home.
song like us, though.
Well, you expect me to change?
Well, I mean, I know some people.
They say
when
1 cent
go-
can't change, you know.
Right.
Some
Some people, when they travel, they come out, but I don't know what is a Dubai
I travel
accent.
now?
Give me a Dubai accent.
Yes,
Say
Duncan.
something
I
for
mean,
me,
what
Dubai.
a wonderful tribute again. I mean, who could do it better than Sai? Sai seemed to have that, and somebody told me that Solo had asked Sai to sing that song even before he was gone. You know.
I think they're asking Sai to do another verse and maybe chorus.
And it's only fitting that Sai do it again. So let's join Sai on stage. And you can see that Sai has his shirt printed with Solo on it, paying tribute.
I would like to let everybody know about something that happened to me not long ago. It was after a pre-cannibal fete, coming from the mall, one night I'll never forget, passing between Methodist and Roman cemetery, thinking nothing, just walking down quietly. But while walking, I went over the Roman cemetery wall. What I saw that night, I could never forget at all. I see John James on saxophone and he playing the melody in one. With Tambe, on trumpet and playing the sweet harmony. And the man turn on guitar and beating the string, the thing it was. With Tambe on the iron, and like this the partner was pounding, I tell you. See, come around, one little guys are in the ground. Sing, while the rest of the crowd was jumping and singing this song loud and loose way. Say, Canavala, loose way. Upamele, say, Bacanal, no less way. No cash way, some yes, pose, say, no time, push your hands and pose, and loose way. Avance a chest on it, put no be way, pose. Yeah, man. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Love you. Enjoy the rest of the show. Yes, sir. Woo! Thank you.
Yes, Duncan,
Yes,
Sai
sir.
again.
That was Sai.
You know, and we are happy to have Sai back, you know, at an opportune time, even if he's not competing, but especially to ensure that Solo lives on at least over this carnival season. I think Sai should get to perform every time and everywhere, at every tent, and even at every Calypso competition, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and finals, because this big man of Calypso, so one of our tribute kings, really need to be celebrated, especially for the, to me, as we said, maybe has the #1 Calypso ever produced in Dominica, mass in the cemetery.
Well, after 40 something odd years, 45, 46 odd years, it is still sounding like fresh, good gold. And I guess that's the main difference between the songs, a lot of the songs that were written back then and now. I guess what it is that persons took their time to compose, Edgar.
Yes.
And it's like instant coffee now.
Yeah, but we're joining another maestro on stage, King Hunter.
Good night, everybody. Happy New Year to everybody in the house. Hey! How you feeling? On a pump pump. Party ram, 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 ram. Yes, I want to wine. I wanna dance and rock it. The place vibrating. I wanna oh yo yo yo. With the party would never turn. With the party would never. I wish this party would never done. I wanna wind up on it. Wind up on it. Wine up on a boom boom. Oh, on a boom boom. Somebody make some noise. But Lord, the dance are rocking, the place vibrating. Yes, I want to hold on, hold on, hold. Body's in motion. What's your reaction? Yes, I want to Oi, oi, oi. With the party would never. With the party would never. I with this party would never. I wanna wine on a boom boom. I wanna wine on a boom boom. On a boom boom. Wine up on a boom boom. On a boom boom. Make your bumpy roll. Make your bumpy roll. Make your bumpy roll, darling. Why make your bumpy tremble. Make your bumpy tremble. Make your bumpy tremble, darling. Why I wanna wind up on that. On a boom boom. Wind up on a boom boom. On a boom boom. Oi, oi, oi. On a boom boom. Somebody make some noise. Everybody liming. Everybody chanting. Yes, I want to. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Bond is in motion. What's your reaction? Yes, we want to. Oh, yo, yo, yeah. When the party would never done. The party would never. I wish this party would never go. Wanna wine up on a boom boom. Wine up on a boom boom. On a boom. Make your bumpy roll. Make your bumpy roll. Make your bumpy roll, darling. Make your bumpy bump bump. Make your bumpy bump 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 bump. Down, darling, boy, yo. I wanna wind up on a boom, on a boom, wind up on a boom, on a boom, boy, yo, yo. On a boom, boom. Somebody make some noise, boy, yo. Hold it, hold it. Lying low. Everybody having a good time? Welcome to Carnival 2023. And by the way, I just want to take the opportunity to wish everybody a happy new year. Productive, most importantly, healthy new year. Over the past months, we have lost some great artists. King Sulu, just recently. One of my favorite, Black Stallion. So we're going to try a little thing of Black Star. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Remember the song, Tonight the Black Man Feeling the Party? Well, the band didn't raise it, so we'll take it in stride. Come on, house, how you doing? Tonight we're going to have some fun. We don't feel in the party the way we used to when we were young. So girl, put on something sexy, so we could jump the night around. Make sure all the children okay. Guess what? We ain't going home until morning come. Together. Tonight the black man feeling the party. Tonight the black man feeling the jam. Somebody. Tonight the black man feeling the boogie woogie. Come on, my girl, run to your man. I love you. Oi, kana. Stop all what you're doing. Tonight we're going to have some fun. I'm just feeling the party the way we used to when we was young. So baby girl, put on something sexy, so we could dance the night around. Make sure all the children okay. Believe me, we ain't going home until morning come. Tonight the black man feeling the party, 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 party. Tonight the black man feeling the jam, jam, jam somebody. Tonight the black man feeling the boogie, woogie. Going well on, hold on to your man. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, oi. Love it. Julian again, bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 balanga, balanga. We nice? Feeling good. The band sounding good, the system sounds good, the mic sounds right, and I'm feeling all right. We ready? You know this is the festive season, and Dominicans love a good time. Every now and again, we take a little drink. Well up, well up. Family. Always flock together. We see one but me brother. You must find the other. The more we are together, the nicer we dance feel. When we don't have liquor, we drinking vinegar. My family always, always nice. Always, always nice. Always, 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 always. We always, my family. We always, we always, yeah, we always, always nice. Don't Whoa, sing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rum my love from my crib. Rum could drive me to me grave. We're drinking that since we slept. Don't think that'll make me brave. When time will pull, water must flow. So we must let the country know. Whatever we swallow, every morning paper with so me family. Always my family. Always my family. Always we always. Always, always my family. Always come on, nigga, nigga. Always come on, nigga, nigga. Always we always nice. Boom, 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 boom. Le, boom, 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 boom. Wo yo yo. Boom, 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 boom. Oh oh. Glorious, glorious, glory, glorious. Send down a battle. Let me tell you boy. Glorious boy. Glory, glory. Send down a battle. Why? We drank last night. We drank the night before. We are the members of the rum. And that's the reason why rum drinkers cannot die. Your young ones are born before the old ones die. Glorious. Oi, oi, glory, glory. Say nana. Let me tell you why. Glorious. Glory, glorious. Drunk and disorderly. Always in front of me, my friends. All of them, been up with me. Drunk. Every weekend I'm in the jail. Drunk and don't want me to stand in bail, boy. Drunk and always by my friend. All of them, been up with me. Drunk. Every weekend I'm in the jail, oh man, no money to let me double, bye. Love you.
Yes, I. And that was King Hunter gracing us.
Yes, Duncan. Another majestic performance from Hunter, especially that tribute to Black Stallion. I find that was very special. We needed something like that, you know, and Hunter really brought that, and that was nice. And also his performance of My Family, and the first song he performed, Take a Wine. You know, really good performance by the Hunter. Right up there, still, you know, can carry the vibe. Still someone, a very good vessel to carry the wine.
Well, Hunter is one of our more experienced and seasoned Calypsonians. He's toured the world over, performing with various artists. Even he may have performed with people like Stalin on stage, I'm sure, because he is that type of experienced Calypsonian. So when Hunter appears on stage and he does his thing, you see a lot of experience behind his performances. And of course, the crowd, they're loving it. It's not the big crowd that we had on the first night, but it's an appreciative audience all the same, and they are enjoying themselves.
Yes, and I just walk through the crowd, and I can tell you they really enjoying themselves. And I find the band song really nice today. I must compliment the band. You know, you'd swear that they are about night 3 or night 4. You know, they're really in the deeper in the heat of the season. So this really started well this year, you know, and I really want to congratulate them for that.
I think the band song did just as good as the first night. The only issue is that on the first evening, there was a problem with the song system.
We have the king, the reigning monarch, the JD, is about to present, I guess, his new song for 2023. Let's join JD.
Daddy boy, pulling the stuff. How you doing? Daddy, Daddy, I'm writing you this letter. Might be the first of many since you've been gone. From you left us in 2018, oh God, there's been so much going on. Mommy, your grandsons, my siblings and I are holding on. It must be your many teachings and your example of living naturally prepared us to be strong. So on encountering a pandemic that wiped out so many lives, though it was tough, we survived. And I know it has not been easy, the way things in this country set. Every other day is another thing on we chest. Since you've been gone, Dad, the cost of living got higher. Since you've been gone, but my salary ain't growing none. Since you've been gone, Ukraine got invaded by Russia. Since you've been gone, price of gas exploding like bomb. Since you've been gone, Dominic got reclaimed by Dominica. Since you've been gone, still we bill higher than the money. Food and groceries climbing up ladder, Dad. Since you've been gone, with no sight of them coming down. So the quiet for Dominicans getting worse everywhere you turn. Since you've been gone, Daddy boy, Daddy boy, 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 Daddy boy, 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 Daddy, Daddy. If you see the state of our country, we've been regressing increasingly since you've been gone. Right now it's only I and Mama, the rest of the clan somewhere in foreign lands. Like the many they sent to study with no incentive to come back home. Opportunity is none, crime and violence becoming normal. every cat and dog own illegal guns. And up in the police hierarchy with political pawns and clowns, justice can never be found. Daddy, I really came to tell you how I went from coupe good to crown. If I should explain, this letter will be too long. Since you've been gone, a princess went missing at Warner. Since you've been gone, police gone the main witness down. Since you've been gone, and they have an Indian chop scene. Since you've been gone, just to salvage an antique gang. Since you've been gone, pedophiles and murderers walk free. Since you've been gone, some don't even face investigation. Since you've been gone, they arrest innocent citizens instead. Since you've been gone, who fighting for the common man. Our ancestors must be asking why the hell they fought for freedom. Since you've been gone, boy, daddy, boy, daddy, boy, 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 daddy, boy, 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 daddy, daddy. Now my people caught up in a dilemma between righteousness and survival. Since you've been gone, if they stand against the oppressor, they are afraid he will throw them no more crumbs. And for dear life, I can't understand, will they ever learn to overcome this type of mental slavery? First time in our history committed by our very own. And so election after election is deja vu on replay. Cool out and zero all the way. And from the platform could curse their mother, you would swear that they never hear, because their response is to blow their horn and cheer. Since you've been gone, we had 2 elections in 3 years. Since you've been gone, with no electoral reform. Since you've been gone, man, we replace every minister. Since you've been gone, except the 2 who do the most wrong. Since you've been gone, CBI we only industry. Since you've been gone, farmers cry and tear that too long. Since you've been gone, the bulk of we CBI money that. Since you've been gone, far away from government ground. Yet the albatross still in office, rising up while we crumbling down. Since you've been gone, boy, daddy, boy, daddy, boy, 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 daddy, boy, 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 daddy, daddy.
Yes,
evening.
I.
Yes, Duncan, that was the King Jedi with his things. You've been gone. Now, I think this is the test piece for him. Since you've been gone, your views.
Different approach though from the JD over the years. Nice bouncy beat. Usually he's very up tempo. Clearly he has a different approach with this one. Since you've been gone, I've been trying to follow. It's a letter, I know from the beginning, but who?
To his father. His father passed
dad.
away.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yes.
So
I knew his dad very well. Yeah.
So he's reporting to his dad.
That's what I missed. That's what I missed.
The situation in the country.
That's what I missed.
So you
yeah.
tell him since he's been gone, a number of things have been happening, you know. And
Okay, because I was trying to get to who exactly he was speaking to.
his dad.
Okay, great. Good effort there by the JD. Social political commentary, sort of keeping in his vein,
Yes.
his style, the type of music that he sings. A little different because he often has a sort of pan tune. I'm sure maybe if the next song that will complement that one in the competition, if he gets to the final, I'm sure would be his
Well, he's
usual.
the reigning
up tempo.
He's the reigning Calypso King, so he's in the finals. So that's it.
You know, my mind was still on the virtual.
Yes, no.
My mind was still on the virtual.
No,
That's
he's
correct.
the reigning Calypso King, so he's the
You're right.
finals.
Yeah, my mind was still on the virtual. So yes, the next song definitely is most likely will be the sort of up tempo that he normally likes to belt out.
I think we'll give the king a break and don't analyze too early for him. You know, we will analyze a little for the king.
It's the first time that I heard the song.
Yeah, so we have to give him a little time.
Had you heard it before, Edda?
Yes, I did. Let's join up over on stage.
Good night, everybody. Will! Let's go again. People, good night. Or good morning. Well, we in the house now. And it's bacchanal. All right? Let's start it. Swinging stars, let's go to the people song for them. About carnival, carnival. What do you admire about carnival? We festival. Well, there are some things I admire when them bacchanal is on fire. The boca with on the road, people in skimpy clothes. Oh God, that's when I admire muscles and figures. I like it when they're winding down, the way they put their bottom. I think from creation, that is what tempted Adam. So don't worry with them if they say you're vulgar. As you playing, baby, I like it when you cock up in the air. As you playing, baby, as you playing. But I'll enjoy it when you come a little closer. Why not me, darling? I just love that feeling. Cause that's what I like about carnival. Ladies, that's what I like about carnival. Come, that's what I like. Hey, that's what I like. Hey, that's what I like about carnival. Carnival. Whine it, jiggle it, jiggle it, jiggle it. Left side, inside, move your back. Pass it, that's it, dance. That's it, pass it, that's it. Somebody scream, mass, mass. What do you like? Jumping in a band with plenty woman. That's what I like. He's the center of the band, jamming to Calypsonians. But there's one thing I can't get over. When TK and swinging stars on fire, and the place had to overheat, black and white jumping to the beat. Oh God, look mass, an explosion of beautiful woman. I don't care if they have big belly, I still see glamour and beauty. That is how the Father made them. So I love every one of them. So don't worry with them if they say you're vulgar. It's as you playing, baby, as you playing. I like it when you cock up your bumper. It's as you playing, baby, as you playing. But I'll enjoy it when you come a little closer. Why not me, darling? I just love that feeling. Cause that's what I like about carnival. That's what I like about carnival. Cause that's what I like. Hey, that's what I like. Hey, that's what I like about carnival. Carnival, somebody make some noise. Hey, hey. Bambari, bambari. Hey, hey. but Colleen XP gave me therapy. One more chance to be together. Let's make it one to remember. Playing with mass till all the band pass. Look, mass with class. Nothing could last forever. I like it when they winding down and man launching his attack. One thing I can't deny, my carnival, she's always by my side. So don't worry with them if they say you're vulgar. Baby, must you play, must you play. I like it when you cock up in the air. It must you play, baby, must you play. But I'll enjoy it if you come a little closer. Why not me, darling? I just love that feeling. Cause that's what I like about carnival. Cause that's what I like about carnival. That's what I like. Hey, that's what I like. Hey, that's what I like about carnival. Let's do the chorus again. The last chorus again. The last chorus again. Last chorus again. Go to the top. Ba 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 dum bambi. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 do bo do. Ba ba de ba ba de. We just do the last verse and then we'll go because I want the boys and them to do something for me. All right? Yes, I come. Fellas, that's your time. That's your time now. How do you feel? 2 years with no mass and we back with a blast. Well, I had RGB, but Colleen XP gave me therapy. One more chance to be together. Let's make it one to remember. Playing with mass till all the band pass. Look, mass with class. Nothing good lasts forever. I like it when they pushing back and man launching his attack. One thing I can't deny, my son, she's always by my side. So don't worry with them if they say you, baby, must you play it? Cause I like it when you pack up your bumper. It's must you play it, baby, must you play it. But I'll enjoy it when you come a little. What with me, darling? I just love that feeling. Cause that's what I like about carnival. That's what I like about carnival. Cause that's what I like. Hey, that's what I like. Hey, that's what I like about carnival. Carnival, baby. Wine it, jiggle it. I do the good, I do the jiggle it good. Let's do the jiggle it. Well, come on, jiggle it for me. Hey, somebody make some noise. Hey. Come swing in style, floor. Yes, I. Boom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be afraid to enjoy the carnival, right? You will try his prison like come out, and I'm so happy.
Yes, Duncan, observers, if that's what he like about carnival, really got the spirit of carnival, and you could see the crowd, not a big crowd, but the crowd was really moving to this one. You know, this one has a potential for the road, and of course the potential to take observer right up to the finals.
Definitely, if properly prepared and delivered, it certainly can be dangerous on stage on a competition night. And of course, observer, I almost said exposer.
Yeah.
Observer, where did the exposer come from? Exposer, of course, is one of the former big names in the business of Calypso in Dominica. And we also had the departure of Explainer.
Yes.
I don't think anything was mentioned about Explainer, Edgar.
No, nothing was mentioned about the Explainer. Explainer, how the party going?
Yes, Explainer passed last year.
Oh. No, nothing wasn't said about it.
Yes, Explainer.
We'll discuss him next week.
Yes, and of course, Lauren still rules the wave in
but
terms
we
of
have the young rookie trilogies on stage with his big number.
Yeah, that. First and foremost, I apologize. Something happened on Wednesday, and if he was there, you know, if he wasn't there, then all that good. But you know, I come to correct that. So, Swinging Stars. If you know that one, just sing along. Yeah. Thriller on the mind in Calypso. Wait, you mean no? I don't want airport no more. I tired murder my hopes. Plus fire is a ship we building to take us where we want to go. We hired a famous boat builder by the name of Dick Taylor, and he start laboring way back in 04. And soon we will sail the seas. The entire world will freeze. We mountain a dictatorship on along. So if you want to party and forget all your worries, say all aboard, all aboard. And if you want to know where they giving out free money, say all aboard, all aboard. We mountain a ship, dictatorship. No more leadership, only dictatorship. We sell the citizenship for the dictatorship. By 2026 is dictatorship. Hey, and we will sail away from democracy on a dictatorship. Wait, me, hey, 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 thriller on the mind in Calypso. Wait. Dictatorship looking nice, but some workers don't like his designs. Well, all who want to protest can do it. All the policemen on his side. That ship have all gangs, 2 banks and 2 radio stations, and fuel from Petro Caribbean. That ship have water and light, and the fearless captain. We just hope the captain to reset his crew again. So if you want to party and forget all your worries, say all aboard, all aboard. There's room for everybody except for them shabawi. Say all aboard, all aboard. We mountain a ship, dictatorship. We give out ambassadorship for the dictatorship. No more scholarship, dictatorship. By 2026 is dictatorship. And we will sail away from democracy on a dictatorship. Wait, I believe my word. Hey, thriller on the mind in Calypso. Wait. The workers really not pleased. They don't want to sail on the sea. Well, the only chance they could stop the building, they catch them with their pants below their knees. Oh God, we will rival Venezuela, Cuba and North Korea when our dictatorship about to set sail. I just hope like the Titanic that our ship don't sink by an iceberg or a little fountain. So if you want to party and forget all your worries, say all aboard, all aboard. Say if you like to see world and forget all your devil, then all aboard, all aboard. Oh, we mountain a ship, dictatorship. We sing relationship, dictatorship. We mash up all friendship, dictatorship. So by 2026 is dictatorship. Hey, and we will sail away from democracy on a dictatorship. Wait, I'm a hey, thriller on the mind in Calypso. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, I. Wait a second. Wait a second.
No, I had to fix it for you.
Wait a second.
I had to fix it for you.
It was fixed.
Yeah, talk to me.
It was fixed. And we are. Where we going?
I don't know. You didn't hear the song.
How we going on it?
Well, somebody building a ship.
On a
yeah.
ship. So come back again and just do another verse there because you fixed it so well. I just want to make sure it's.
You troublesome.
Right.
Let's go. Hey, I'm in the game, hey, chiller on the mind in Calypso. We don't want it again. I don't want airport no more. I tired murder my home. Plus Fire is a ship we building to take us where we want to go. We hired a famous boat builder by the name of Dick Taylor, and he start laboring way back in 04. And soon we will sail the seas. The entire world will freeze when they see we mounted a dictatorship all along. So if you want to party and forget all your worries, say all aboard, all aboard. And if you want to know where they're giving out free money, say all aboard, all aboard. We mount in a ship, dictatorship. No more leadership, only dictatorship. We sell the citizenship for the dictatorship. So by 2026 is dictatorship. Yeah, and we will sail away from democracy. Sing on a dictatorship. Wait, I believe the guy never would. Hey, thriller on the mind in Calypso. In Stardom, in Stardom. Pick up on yourself. Yo.
Yes, I.
Yes, Duncan, this young man, a rookie, Thriller G, known in Buyo, known for his Buyo fame, came into Calypso and is having a big, big year.
Well, yes, because he understands the art form. Clearly, he's poetic with his lyrics, and that's one of the hallmarks of good Calypso, being able to weave your lyrics, knowing what you're saying it properly, choosing whichever form of speech or various figures of speech that you might be choosing to deliver your meaning or your message. And of course, he knows what he wants to do. Uses the term Dick Taylor to work his story, and that's what makes it different in terms of competition as it relates to lyrics or meaning of message.
And I agree. Just one thing though, I hope, he need a little, because he come from the Buyo background, in terms of the presentation, he just needs someone to guide him in terms of presenting the lyrics.
Yes, that's maybe what he might need to stay focused in terms of his expression as he delivers. That is very true. Maybe he could learn a few techniques or tricks from Fahelander.
Yes, or people like Dice, Dice,
Dice,
I'm
yes.
sure these young people, you can see they have a little Dice kind of vibes in them. You know that is a story you're telling, and you have to use everything to tell the story, especially when you're on your verse. You must stand up and deliver that verse.
The expression.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm sure he will work on it if he understands what it is, because although the Buyo and the Calypso, they're different in terms of different beats, but if you're there and you're performing on stage, the sum total is the same, because oftentimes you have a message you want to carry.
Trendsetter is now on stage, so let's join Trendsetter.
La die, they die, they die. La day. Yes, sir. Boy sees girl, he's attracted to. Boy meets girl after a day or two. Before you know it, they're conversing. Before you know it, they are liming. And when they build that foundation of trust, it starts more banking. More banking. To put a smile on your face. More banking. Do it in a secure place. More banking. To say I love you. More banking.
banking to prove a connection is true. Mo bank me in the night. Mo bank me when the time is right. Mo bank when the kids are asleep. Mo bank every time we meet. Mo bank, mo bank, mo bank. Mo bank, mo bank, mo bank. Get to them. Did I, did I? Lade, did I, did I? Lade. Come on. Key to more banking is confidentiality. Information sharing could cause a tragedy if others know your ID numbers. They could get your dollars. So when you're ready, send a secure message for me. Mo banking, PM scary say. Mo banking, even taxi from Triple K. Mo banking, please skip this between us. Mo banking, not a soul you should trust. Mo bank me in the night. Mo bank me when the time is right. Mo bank when the kids are asleep. Mo bank every time we meet. But I mo bank, mo bank, mo bank. Mo bang, mo bang, mo bang. Get to them. Did I, did I? La die. Did I, did I? La day. Exciting with the ability to share. You can do it anytime, anywhere, but use your phone wisely. Protect it from major casualty. A rubber case is key to prevent a tragedy. Mo banking, we could add a pair. Mo banking. Daytime, nighttime, anywhere. More banking, the more the merrier. More banking, more features to discover. More bank me in the night. More bank me when the time is right. More bank when the kids are asleep. More bank every time we meet. But I mo bang, mo bang, mo bang. Mo bang, mo bang, mo bang. Get to them. Did I, did I? La day. Did I, did I? La day. Tuesday morning. Swinging, that's playing. The girl them whining. But I mo banging. Yes, sir.
Yes. More banking. Trendsetter, I have a question for you.
Yes, Duncan. More banking. More bank. More bank. And
obviously, there's double meaning there in this one.
Yeah, double entendre.
Yes.
And the thing is, NBD has this more banking facility.
Well, more banking, they say, but he's spinning with more bank and more bang. So he's spinning that one nicely there. Very interesting calypso, a very thoughtful way of delivering that type of message. Clearly some thought went into it. It's not the normal calypso that someone can just pick up and write. He would have had to have thought that one through, and I think he's doing that successfully.
Yeah, it was written by Peter Litter. Peter Litter wrote that song.
Peter is that type of writer.
Right.
Yeah, Peter is that type of writer. Always has an underlying meaning when he brings it across.
I hear one or two people complain, but they must. This is art.
But this is
you
what
have to follow the art. That is the art we're speaking about Calypso. When we say about, we want to see the degree of difficulty in the lyrics.
But this is where Calypso came from the griot, when the guys brought their messages across in song, in music, in poetry, in short story. The messages sometimes were hidden. And you had really to listen carefully to what the message was bringing across and what he was trying to say. And I mean, Dick Taylor is another classic. I just got a message there from a very good friend of mine. She's saying to me that you have to be, when you're commenting on this one, I want you to comment on it in Technicolor. And I guess talking about the whole issue of the controversy of the Jabawi. And no space on board
for Jabawi. No, I mean, I've listened to this song about 15 times already.
Which one?
Dick Taylor Ship.
Yeah, I listened to it about 3 times.
Yeah, I listened about 15 times because and every time I pick up something new.
It's a very interesting song, very well written, cleverly done, employing the figures of speech, very effectively.
Yeah, and more than one in one song. You know, yeah. So, I mean, the song was written by Trilogy himself, so we must congratulate him for, his first time in Calypso. He wrote his own song and he come to Calypso like a big man in Calypso.
Special good night to all the Jabawi.
Yeah. I find it funny he didn't use the Marigot either. I find you find some way to put the Marigot. But he has a line where he said that the ship get destroyed by an iceberg or a little fountain. I find it's good Calypso. And that's what we have. Next on stage is Queen Tasha P.
All week I restless, I'm passing up and down the street. The gas shortage literally had me on my feet. The struggle was real as real could be. I lose my focus on Real Mass 23. Lyrics racing in my head, I singing all night in my bed, beats vibrating in my soul, I go lose control, melodies on my mind, can't lie, I'm on a high, I'm on a high, I'm on a Calypso high, feel I could fly, I'm on a Calypso high, yeah. A high where my body is clean, and no police can intervene. I'm on a high. Excuse me if I act insane. I may never feel this way again. I'm on a high. I'm on a Calypso high. Hey, whoa-yo. Constituency, and who who don't have story. They say I'm not defending crown, it's but you all I want. I just don't care, just want to be right here, reaching up into the sky. Hold me down before I fly. Up high, I'm on a high, high, high. I'm on a calypso high. Hey, feel I could fly, I could fly, I could fly. I'm on a calypso high. Hey, a high where my body is clean and no police can intervene. I'm on a high, high, a high. Excuse me if I act insane. Don't know when the lockdown will come again. I'm on a high, high. I'm on a calypso high. Hey, whoa-yo, whoa-yo-yo-yo-yo. My hyper music not messing with me brain. Serious business, like the goodwill and one prosper tragedy. I strongly condemn the abuse of women recently. Look past the beating on his wife. There is no respect for life. Let's protect our women and empower them. So to higher heights, come let we fly. Up high, I'm on a high, high, high. I'm on a calypso high. Hey, feel I could fly, I could fly, I could fly. I'm on a calypso high. Hey, a high where my body is clean and no man can take advantage of this queen. I'm on a high, high, a high. Excuse me if I act insane. I may never feel this way again. I'm on a high, high. I'm on a calypso high. Hey, whoa-yo, whoa-yo-yo-yo-yo. Whoa-yo, whoa-yo-yo-yo. Hey, daddy, boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, give me a bass drum. Everybody, so we're on a high, high, high. We're on a calypso high. Let me see hands in the air. Feel I could fly, I could fly, I could fly. I'm on a calypso high. Hey, a high where my body is clean and no police can intervene. I'm on a high, high, a high. Hey, excuse me if I act insane. I may never feel this way again. I'm on a high, high. I'm on a calypso high. Give me the horn. Say, whoa-yo, whoa-yo-yo-yo-yo. Whoa-yo, whoa-yo-yo-yo. Hey, T-Tatty boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, take it down. Stardom. Chester did it last week, but I do it this week. There's something I want you guys to remember for the rest of this season, because you'll have to help me do it, okay? So everybody should be singing, whoa-yo, whoa-yo-yo-yo-yo. Let me hear you now. Nice. One more time for them to hear. What? Yeah, man. Well, it's sounding nice, boy. Whoa-yo. One more time. I love you guys so much, Stardom.
Wait a second. You can't teach people. Come back here. Come back here. You cannot teach people what we have to say and then don't make us practice. They didn't practice with the band. They have to practice the whole thing because we don't want to forget. So we want when you come back on Wednesday, we know what to do. You can't just drop a thing on us and just figure we're going to remember. Prices of things going high. People don't have memory like that, anymore. You understanding me? So you have to tell us. Then we have to practice. Come. And then we have to do it.
Okay, swing it, Give me a little something soft and nice.
Oh, you understand, right? Right.
Okay, we're going to do this together.
All right.
1.
Right.
2.
Right.
1, 2. Let me hear you. 1, 2. Sing. Whoa. Sing. Whoa, yo, 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 yo. Again. Sing. One more time. Whoa, yo. And hold your heads, man. Whoa, yo, 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 yo. Hey. Whoa, yo. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. I love Stardom so much. Hey. Make some noise for yourselves, everybody. I love you. See you guys next week, Wednesday. Whoa, yo. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. Hey. Daddy, boy. Daddy, boy. Hey. Hey.
Y'all feel better, right? Y'all feel like now you're ready for Wednesday. Because you know what
Yes,
to
Duncan,
say.
Tasha P. I feel like a little Dennis Plummer kind of a vibe. And Tasha P really can sing. She has a wonderful, sweet, melodious voice, and she knows how to use that voice. I know the song is an experiment. That's what I can tell you. I know she's experimenting, but I feel she can carry that experiment.
I think so. It's a very good, very powerful melody, and of course, behind it, that song is a very powerful performer in the person of Tasha P. So I think with the lyrics, a lot can be done with those lyrics. I mean, the whole topic allows for a lot of latitude to run. I saw in the last verse that she sang, she brought in a lot of current issues, the whole issue where battered spousal issue and the issue of the persons who were killed, the young women who were killed in Dominica
by the spouses,
by their spouses, so that was brought in, and I think you can have some more of that running in the song, not necessarily from dealing with, local issues. You could use regional issues, you could use international issues, and work them in nicely, and emphasize the fact that, listen, I'm on a high, I'm on a calypso high, and that is where you're coming down with those lyrics.
That's right, Mighty D.
That boy, shumbe oi, mama oi, oi, oi. Pandemonium, India totong. From a vice, a tiny assembly. The Dominican in me had me rushing to see what's going on. In the center of the crowd, heated conversation, talking dogs. And I hear one say, I love my life in the air. And the other say, but just hush your money. You get all the buns, you not sharing none. Boy, just look at you with your fat bottom. All the other dogs who were looking on, just like a chorus, they all started backing. Who have, who don't have, don't have. 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 Oh, my water sight, could not believe my eyes, and everybody stood in awe, looking at talking dogs. Hui, shumbe, shumbe. oi.
Oi. Oi.
Police on the scene, but they looking mean. Emo life of course, can't use deadly force. They send for the dog whisperer, the pharaoh with the gift to calm them down. But them dogs still in the crowd, flinging back kick and all with banging tongue. And the first dog say, La vie do me pas mêler. And the other say, wait till that you come your way. You swimming in oil as this saying goes, but you cannot see even past your nose. Enjoy while it lasts, cause who feels it knows. All in together, them other dogs chanting. Who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have, who have, who don't have to have, we. So you see, I give only the third verse, not the second verse. Because the third verse is kind of the most important part. You check? But now, we can roll it again. Let's go. Hit it.
Oi. Oi. Oi.
Shumbe. Shumbe. Daddy do I. Shumbe oi. Mama oi. To the top.
Oi. Oi.
Pandemonium in the heart of tongue. From afar I see a tiny assembly. The Dominican in me had me rushing to see what's going on. In the center of the crowd, heated conversation, talking dogs. And I hear one say, I love my life in the air. And the other say, but just wash your mouth. You get all the bone, you not sharing none. Boy, just look at you with your fat bottom. All the other dogs who were looking on, just like a chorus, they all started backing. Who have, who don't have, don't have. 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 Oh my, what a sight, could not believe my eyes. And everybody stood in awe, looking at talking dog. Stardom, are you there? Shumbe, Shumbe. Daddy, oh I. Shumbe, oi. Mama, oi.
Oi. Oi.
On the burning street, in the scorching heat. More call, more to come, roadblock in the tongue. Some come around to incite them to doggies to fight for their own gain. Some try to calm down them peace, really hoping that peace will prevail. And the first one say, it's none of your damn business. And the other say, them kind of chat just get to me. You have fancy house and you living sweet, while my bed at night is the cold concrete. They say dog is dog, but you stretching it all in together. Them other dogs chanting. Who have, who don't have, don't have. 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 So hard to believe, yet so very true. No passerby could ignore the sight of talking dog. Thank you, Stardom. Shumbe, shumbe, oi. Idadi oi. Shumbe, shumbe. Hui, hui.
So hear that? You hear how Tasha say, I want to say that and you have to say that? And she started by saying, Chester do it last week. He said, when you say that, I have to say that. You don't have to give them a line to say, but they have to do the action for you. So you have to tell them, when you say in the talking dogs, they have to do that. You understand? And I want to make sure they practice. So we're going to do one more verse, and they tell them they have to do that with their hands. Who have, who to, have. You understand? You have me? Right. Right.
First verse.
Right.
Let's go. Who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and go. Shumbe, shumbe. Daddy do I. Shumbe, oi. Mama, oi. Hui, hui. Police on the scene and they looking mean. MO life of course, can't use deadly force. They send for the dog whisperer, the pharaoh with the gift to calm them down. But them dogs still in the browsing and backing and all, we banging tall. And the first one say, La vie do me family. And the other say, wait till action come your way. You swimming in oil as the same boat, but you cannot see even past your nose. Enjoy while it lasts, cause who feels it knows. All in together, them others what? Who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have. Let's go sound. Who don't have. Is this all a dream or a movie scene, or are we high on the same drug? And here is talking dog. See you next week, Stardom. Shumbe, shumbe. Daddy do I. Shumbe oi, mama oi. Hui.
Yes, Hunt and Duncan, another creative calypso. You know, this, I mean, JD, written by JD.
Original in thought there and in interesting delivery. A lot of drama in that one there. Social commentary there being done differently in the form of talking dogs. Who have, who do have. Sort of bringing it in a half speech, half bark.
Yes.
Style. Very interesting.
And the other thing about it is, you can it has a lot of imagery. You can actually see it, you know, and then the side act he has. I mean, this is good.
But it's the person who does it, you know, because he's very tall and lanky, so he reminds you of the fictional character Pinocchio. That's the character I'm always reminded of when he comes on stage, and he has a sort of mirage appearance.
I agree.
So a very interesting character. And then with this piece, who have, who do have.
Yeah. But next on stage is Daddy Chess with his big one.
Mama oi, we did this Stardom. Oi, mama oi, we don't want no rain. We don't want no rain. Yeah man. Wait, it's a little slippery. Hey. I never see a place like this. Every week is malpractice. Never a dull moment. Is it that the people or the government? I hear it have a boat somewhere drifting afloat.
wanna go to work. Small business got up in smoke. All be the buy out on the shelf world. Only in the Commonwealth. Chop, 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 oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Stardom. Wait. Hear me now. Early morning frustration. Line up in the gas station. People be on social media. Another day on planet Dominica. Suki in his bed. The line reaching Scott's head. I hear a man shout, wake up your sleepy head. Tension start to rise. Man fighting for the prize. Water come out in the eyes. Somebody help my paradise. Whoa, he gas, no gas. Retired ball, retired ball. He gas, no gas. Somebody drop the ball, the country fall. I am a farmer, my wife a vendor, my son a truck driver. Up in the country, can't get to the city. I need to deliver. You better know somebody in the fuel industry who can well stay on the shelf. Boy, only in the Commonwealth. Put your hands in the air, oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Hey, oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Mama, oi. Yeah. Wait. Hear me now. The people tanker reach on base. Captain Fred to show his face. Everybody gets hungry. Not even a line in Taba KFC. Right now it's a beat-up carnival. Get on like animal. The outside party make it political. It's so the trouble starts. Their natural habitat. Please have my country at heart. Don't make this tear us apart. Whoa, he gas, no gas. Retired ball, retired ball. He gas, no gas. Somebody drop the ball, the country fall. So now the gas man control the nation, can build a whole mansion. Take advantage, pay off the mortgage, go up for election. Will all this happen again? The country cannot take this strain, or we will remain on the shelf. Boy, only in the Commonwealth. Somebody make some noise. Oh, mama, oh, mama, oh, oh, mama, oh, mama, oh, mama, oh. Yeah, man. Wait. Thank you very much. One love.
Wait. Daddy Chess, come back here. Come back here. But let me just make sure I fix up this stage for you. I don't want you to fall. I wanted a mop.
The stage good.
But is that I get? You understand? Right.
The stage good. If I fall, I fall. Let's
I
go.
don't want you to fall. I don't want you to fall. I don't want you to fall. But give it to us again, Daddy Chess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where the beat up posse?
Right.
Yeah, man. We don't want no rain. Mama, oh. Mama, oh. Mama, oh. Oh. Mama, oh. Mama, oh. Mama, oh. Yeah, man. Big up to everybody upstairs and at home. Hey. I never see a place like this. Every week is malpractice.
of the guillotine. Papa Bote, no gasoline. Whoa. He gas, no gas. We tired ball, he gas, no gas. Somebody drop the ball, the country fall. I have a family, a little baby, can't use me jalopy. The bus driver can't make $1, boy look misery. People cannot go to work, small business gone up in smoke. All beat up by your tongue, we chef wood. Only in the Commonwealth, Stardom. Oh, mama, oh, mama, oh, mama, oh, oh, mama, oh. One love, oh, mama, oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, and that was Daddy Chess with He Gas, No Gas.
He gas, no gas.
Only in the Commonwealth. Very powerful hook line.
Yeah. And it seems that Daddy Chess is making it more and more relevant, you know. I thought because the gas issue was basically over, it would have died down, but Daddy Chess has found a way, you know, to keep it relevant. And you can see when he reminds me a lot of Hurricane in this one. You know, so especially somebody chant the Oi and the Oi, you know. And I heard a chant Tasha did earlier, and it's like a Bob Marley kind of a chant too.
Yes, call and response.
And those things seem to be creating, you know, really good vibes in the Calypso.
And this has always been part of our tradition. I mean, when you go into the court and someone says, Messi Quick.
Quack.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, when Lawrence Brumant, the court was really in his full flight in the days that he walked the soil. He's gone to the other side right now, Lawrence Brumant, but the days when he was there keeping us alive, the court alive, the call and response was very, 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 very prominent. And of course, it has to be part of the it was brought on by the griots, and we brought it into the Calypso, and it's very effective. And if it's done properly, it can be deadly.
Yeah, and as you can see from Daddy Chess and people like Tasha P, and even observing in part of his the carnival song, yeah, some of it, you know. And as we said to you, in terms of your chorus, too, you have to think of people singing along your choruses. The chorus must be sweet, so that people can feel compelled to sing the choruses. You know, but Duncan, it was another good night for Stardom. I mean, again, we must congratulate them. The crowd wasn't that big, and I guess because of the opening of Carnival, you know, but it was a really good night. In terms of the band, we have to big up Swinging Stars for doing an excellent job. The MC, Marja Jeffers, I mean, she has just grown by leaps and bounds, and I mean, she's doing a wonderful job. Very humorous sometimes when she has to be, and is really holding the show together.
We seem to have gotten sidetracked there. Some commotion at the back of us there, Edgar. I'm not sure what it is.
It seems that Mikey Picky, you know, have been behaving a kind of funny all the while, and I guess maybe somebody tried to subdue him. But what we could do to wrap up the broadcast?
Well, we'd just like to say thanks to our listeners to the broadcast tonight. This morning, it was night number 2 of the Stardom 2023 Calypso tent, which was brought to our listeners through the kind compliments of Harris Pins and Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited.
Yes, and we just before we leave though, we want to thank our technicians for doing a wonderful job making us get out there so crystal clear. We really, really have to thank the technician, and we want people to keep on listening to DBS Radio, the true Calypso radio station in Dominica. And so have a wonderful evening, Duncan, and have a wonderful evening, our listeners. See you next week, though, Wednesday at Stardom and Friday at Mascam. Bye-bye.
Go
who's a little man with a lot to offer. He is the Harris Benz man, who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harris Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz. Who's a little man with a lot to offer. He is the Harris Benz man, who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harris Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz.